Hey, good morning. It is Sunday, August 11th. And yes, this is pre recorded, but don't let that stop you. Make sure you make some comments. I'll definitely check it out. But now I'm flying back from Chicago and would have just emceed the night before for the Page Awards and the You Belong Foundation for Wendy and James Barnes. But for right now, a good buddy of mine, a friend of mine, who's also going to be inducted into the class of 2024 as our financial strategist. Yeah, Robbie Mathews is in the house. What's happening, Robbie?
Hey, hello,
How
hello.
how are you? How are you?
Oh, I am fantastic, fantastic.
Should we just say, yeah, the event last night was fabulous, even though we're pre-recording, because we already know it's going to be
Yes,
fabulous.
oh yes. I went to last year's event, and I'm so excited to be able to participate this year and make sure we honor those who are helping our community of individuals that are physically or mentally challenged, but not unable to function and to do the things that we do in our life. So it's just an honor to have
Absolutely.
to be there and support that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you are always, having somebody's back, supporting them, being behind and saying, just go, pushing them. But you also, your specialty is getting finance straight in our heads so we know what we can actually do when it comes to finances. We're not talking about just, investing in IRAs and all that. You
Right.
literally start from the beginning steps of understanding your financing, correct?
Exactly, exactly. I mean, anyone can invest in a stock or invest in the mutual fund industry, and that's part of it. But you have to understand why you're doing it in the first place, and why are you having money challenges. So we like to start with the wealth mindset. You have to change how you think, act, and feel about your money so that you can keep it, you can grow it, and then you can protect it. But it starts at the basics, as they say, because we've all learned all kind of money habits from different sources, our family, our media, from school, a little bit we get there. But there is a fundamental gap between reality, what we learn, and reality. And what my goal and what my job is to fill that gap with reality of where you are today and where you want to go tomorrow,
Right.
and put the steps and the plans in place to help you get there.
So, what's the first step? Because I know people, most people, especially right now, are working payday to payday and they're
Mhm.
going financial strategist. I'm trying to figure out my electric bill. I can't even get started. But that's not a true statement, is it?
That's not a true statement. We have convinced ourselves that we don't have the money that we need to do the things that we want to do, and that's why I start with the mindset. We talk about what's important to you, because there are a lot of things, and let's be honest. I'm very real. I love to be transparent. We spend a lot of our money on things that are not bringing us value. So we have to look at where we're spending our money and why we are spending it there, because the why is very important. Sometimes we're spending our money just for emotional satisfaction, or because we're pissed off at somebody and we decided to go out and buy something to make ourselves feel better. So we have to understand those emotions and understand why we're spending that money there, and then redirect those funds to things that are bringing us value. And yes, value is first thing is survival. Food, clothing, shelter. Beyond that, there's some negotiables there that we can kind of help redirect. And then at the end of the day, hey, if you don't have enough money today, then we need to figure out how to get you some more money. There's lots of ways to earn money legally that can
Absolutely.
help you expand your opportunities.
Absolutely. We had Dr. Wendy Labat. She's been a guest many
Mhm.
times. And I remember her telling the story of one of her clients realizing they were spending $400 or $500 a month, 600,
Mhm.
I believe, on just eating out. And it wasn't taking clients out. It
Mm.
was just going out to
Yes.
dinner every,
Yes.
other day or twice a week or whatever. It's like if somebody figures out that they're spending maybe 100, 200, $300 a month, just on going out for dinner. Can you
Mhm.
help them take just that amount to get started? And
Oh,
how would you do that?
absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I said we start with, I don't go through steps to get you out of debt or those things. That's not the first thing we do. We stop and take an assessment of where you are today. Where is your money going? And again, understanding why is it going there. And I can relate to that spending, because Mike and I, we were so busy at one point. I hadn't tracked my spending. And one of the things we do on a monthly basis is track our spending. I know where every penny dime of my money goes every week, every month. And so we kind of got a little behind and realized we had spent in 7 months $7,000 in eating out. In 7 months,
Wow.
$1,000 a month, because you don't realize that when you swiping, $20 here, $10 here, $5 here, $15, all of that adds up over time. And if you're
Right.
not watching it, it gets out of control. So we immediately like, okay, we were living off it was to say how you living high off the hog, but we were living high off the pig, the cow, the chicken, and everything. We immediately went to the grocery store and bought groceries and started cooking. Plus, it's healthier,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do that.
Is you know what you're eating.
Yeah, absolutely. There's many ways that you can take the money that you have today and redirect it to things that bring you value. And that's what I help you do. Number one is the first step. And once we kind of eliminate that and understand where your funds are, then we go into the growth stage. And that's where we talk about how to grow the money. And that's based on what your goals are.
Right.
What do you want to save and what do you want to invest? Because there's a difference between saving and investing. Often people say, well, I need to save more money. Well, why? What are you saving it for? Because if you don't have a goal or a goal for that money, then it's easy for you to say, well, I'm just going to not put it in the savings today. I'm just going to
Right.
use it to do something else. But you have to have a goal so that you can ask yourself, if I don't put it in my savings, how is it impacting my goal? But if you don't have a goal, you say, oh, well, I'm just going to spend it. There's no reason for you not to spend it. So those are the things we help you with on the mindset. We get your mindset right to have, and it's called transforming your financial DNA. Because as we know, DNA determines our eye color, hair color, and sometimes in our personalities and things like that. But oftentimes your environment will alter your behavior, which could be contrary to what your values and beliefs are. So we explore that up front. And so where you want your money to go and why you want it to go there and how do you make it go there and stick. Because then the third step is to protect it. Because once you start growing your money, you want to protect it from Uncle Sam, whoever that guy is that decided to become part of your family, who likes to take your money. So one of the goals is to get him out your family or to stop him from visiting as often as he does. And then then you have to protect it. If you're a business owner, you have to protect it from business partners and vendors and other things. And then you have to protect it from a loss. You want to make sure it's safe and secure. But then the most important protection for your money is from your family. Yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
We love
Young
our
children.
family. We love our family dearly, but they will fight to the death for a dime.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me ask you this.
Mhm,
What about the person who's been, they got their 401k, they've been saving money, they've got a goal,
mhm,
they invest very, strategically, but they've
mhm,
been doing the same thing for the last 10 years. They don't
mhm,
grow with it. They don't reach out. They go, nope, I'm just gonna be this steady, person and just keep
mhm,
doing
mhm,
what I do because I don't know where else I
mhm,
could go. Can you help
mhm.
them as well?
Oh, absolutely. And that comes into the growth and protection aspect, because even in a 401k, which I had to learn the very, very hard way, once you get to the point where you're closer to when you want to utilize those funds, and I'm saying it that way because the word retirement has a whole different meaning for me. So when
Right.
you're ready to utilize those funds, what people don't realize and how we educate you on the impact of your 401k is that when you start taking that money out, you have to pay taxes on it. And depending on your tax bracket, that could be pretty significant. So there's ways that you can minimize the how much taxes you pay on that money and when you pay those taxes. So we go through some of those strategies with you as well. And then there are, and just as full disclosure, I am not a licensed securities financial advisor because frankly, I don't want to be in control of your money. I want you to be in control of your own money. I want to educate you so that you can make the correct financial decisions for your money. And that's the other gap, is that they don't know. We don't know. We didn't know. I didn't know at some point in time, and I had to educate myself and get with others who were experienced and know where the different options are to put your money, even from your 401k when you're ready to retire, move on to the next phase of your life. What do you do with it? Because often, people just start taking money and don't realize the tax implications of that. So we help you understand that, and then I will connect you with people that are trustworthy in the financial market space, so that you know that you are getting connected with people that have integrity, know their business, and understand what your goals are. So that's the role that I feel where it comes to there. But I'm also a licensed insurance agent as well, and I will educate you in that space. But you, at the end of the day, you make the decision that's best for you based upon your goals, and help you lay all that out. That's why it's a strategy. It's not a let's get you steps to get out of debt. That's only one piece of the strategy. How do you get yourself out of debt so that you have money to grow, and then you have money to protect?
Now you see why she's our financial strategist of the year. That's why, you were at the Now Honors last year. Can you just
Yes.
share what your experience was like just hanging out with us for 3 days?
Oh my God, it was so amazing and so much fun. And just listening to the stories of the honorees and the impact that they've had on the world. And it's not just on their immediate community or their family, but it's the impact on the world, because we are global citizens. We are all connected. And if we are successful and can help others become successful, then it's like that domino effect. Hint, hint
Uh-huh.
there. Where one person can help another person, that then can help another person, and so on. So watching these women succeed and being honored and sharing their gifts with the world is just an experience that you have to have for yourself. I can explain it to you, but if you're not there, you're not in the room, you're not feeling the energy and the excitement, then that's something that you have to experience. But yes, and I'm more than beyond humbled to be honored to be one of those women that is making an impact on the world, because that's all we can do, is leave something of us behind that will help other people. And that's really what it's all about, having an impact, significant and positive impact on this world.
You're amazing. You know what's coming up? I have to tell you, I didn't tell you this part of you being honored, is when we do another financial strategist, maybe 2025, you got to pay it forward and come to the stage and present it to the next one. We
Oh,
want every
absolutely.
category to present to the next category, so we keep that love going. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. No problem. I will have it marked in my calendar, because this has been in my calendar since last year. So I blocked out that whole. Actually, I blocked out the whole week just to make sure nothing interferes, and I'm prepared, because girl, got to get prepared.
I
Gotta do it.
can't
So
wait to
I've been
see.
planning for a year. Planning for a year.
I
I'm still
can't
trying
wait
to debate
to
on what I'm
share
going
the
to wear.
stage with you. It's going to
I'm
be amazing. I don't know who's going to present to you, but I know Moira and Fabulous are probably going to fight over it, want to do it together because you're part of the family. So
oh, I
it's going to
love
be
them.
absolutely amazing.
I love them. So having them both do it at the same time would be oh my God, would be an honor. And I'm going to try not to, be a big baby and bawling and everything, but I'm not making any promises.
Make sure you bring an extra suitcase. You know this thing is 8 pounds and it's
I
like
know.
a foot
Well, I'm
high.
bringing my
So
husband so he can carry it. I'm bringing
there you
Michael.
go. Bring Mike so he can carry it. You're amazing. You know you're part of our family. I'm so glad you're going to be in the class of 2024. I can't
Absolutely.
wait. to watch
Oh,
you
I can't either.
receive
I'm
your
so
now
excited.
honors this October 3rd through the 5th. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. You are the best.
Well, thank you, thank you. I've already booked my room, so I wanted to make sure I had my space.
All right, everybody, you know what to do. If you want to get in touch with Robbie, one, you can reach out to me because she's part of our family. Two, you can go to Tigo Direct, type in finance, type in Robbie. She's coming up. She's got so much going on. It's amazing. You want to reach out to her. And if you don't have your tickets for the Now Honors, get your tickets because there's going to be legends on these stages and amazing people like Robbie are being honored. It's a weekend you will not forget. I promise you. Get your tickets October 3rd through the 5th here in Las Vegas at the Palms Hotel and Casino inside the Brendan Theaters. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this episode. You know I want you to come back next time. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time.